Esoteric Mondays with Dream Wise, Jason Munch, Mercury and Gatorade, and GTA 6. What's the deal, family? What's the deal? Here for another one? Good, good, good. What's the deal, family? Dream Wise here for another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's dive deep into the fold of what's going on right now. What if I was to tell you you are dead? What if I was to explain to you and give you the understanding that you are actually dead right now?
Message.
See, this thing that we're calling life is actually death. And when you transition, that's life. But the problem is the only way you get back to life is if you run your devotion work, your mission work, your purpose work.
Message.
Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. I'm trying to, break free into the space of giving people the understanding of what's actually going on in this illusionary world and really give the family the play to or the energy to, move with purpose. Move with purpose. And that's what this Jason Months is all about. This Jason Months is about you moving with purpose. See, when we have these seasons and we deal with Sister Earth or Mother Earth, some of y'all call them, we have to understand to the core. Hold on, let me get my slides. We want to understand to the core, right, that these seasons are, how would you say, energy cords for us to do something, for us to activate, for us to move in a particular manner, right? So you're in a big school, and in this big school, you're learning something. The problem is you can get distracted in the school. And in getting distracted in the school, essentially you become a shell of yourself. When you become a shell of yourself, you're not living in your Christ consciousness, Heru energy, and your awareness is skewed. So now you just become robotic in an illusionary world that's not real. And like I told y'all before, you are actually dead, but you're believing you're alive because we've been tricked into believing that this is life. The real world and the real game is on the other side. But in order to escape the reincarnation cycle, you must live out your purpose work.
Message.
I was in the gym today. I had a dream first. Last night I had a dream. And Spirit basically said, yeah, do this. But then it confirmed through the dream. Then I'm in the gym today. And sure enough, a grown man had on a Jason shirt. I took a picture of it and everything because I said, damn, the family ain't going to believe me with this shit. Sure enough, today, I didn't want to take a picture of the guy, but goddamn, he in there with that Jason. Hell, man. See, I didn't want to just be all up in there like that, you know what I'm saying, taking a picture of a grown ass man. But you feel me? He had on that Jason shirt with Jason himself. And sure enough, the Jason Months is here. The Jason Months is here. And it's a very, very important time for the people of the sun to understand what they need to do during this season. See, a lot of times we're just thinking, oh, it's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Let's have fun. Go to the beach. You feel me? Let's go to the pool. Fireworks, July 4th. Yeah, we're just going to have a good time. Drunk, barbecue, right? Now, that's all well indeed. But the sun is a physical representation of you shining, you being the shining one.
Message.
And essentially, when you shine bright, that just means you're expressing yourself, your true self, your authentic self, right? So as we go through these particular seasons, we got to just understand what they're actually calling energetically. And a lot of times we get tricked into the program system ways of the powers that be that tell us how to think and how to move. So we got to understand that to the core. Now, just getting back to what I was talking about earlier, with this life that you're living is actually death. When you're in the summer months, now is a very vital time to focus on your devotion work.
Message.
And focus on expressing it, because again, that's how you're going to get out.
Sorry for you.
That reincarceration is basically just that. Is you keep on coming back trying to figure out, okay, what trying to figure out your mission and try to figure out your purpose work, right? So you must during these particular times have the courage, the strength, the Heru to say, you know what, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me to the fullest, and I'm gonna express my truth, because this is what I want to give to the world. Focus on you, focus on the love you have for yourself, and everything will start to fall in alignment. Now, if you don't know your purpose work, you just got to look at the clues that's been handed to you in the particular reality of life's adventures. So, what do you do for a living? What's near and deep to your heart? What would you do for free? Right? All of those particular things is going to move you closer and closer to your purpose driven work. So a lot of times people are just waiting for some kind of instant gratification. No, I want to know tomorrow. No, tell me tomorrow. I got to figure it out now. No, that's not how this thing works. You're going to have to go through the walks of this life, the never ending story of this life, to get to that purpose driven work. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So I'm just telling y'all what it is. And, when I had these astral experiences, I just start to understand more and more and deeper. You are literally in the death realm. And this thing you're calling life is something that you got to get out of. And the only way you get out is if you're expressing your Christ consciousness energy. And that Christ consciousness energy is the Jason months. We're here, baby. So now they use Jason strategically and symbolically as a representation to run away from your true self, right? And Jason just breaks down to Jehovah, which is Joshua, which is Jesus. So Jason means healer, Jesus means healer. Jason and Jesus are the same thing. So when you see the seasons, or even this anagram with July, August, September, October, it represents two particular energies. One is summer and one is fall. So the summer is the time to express yourself, get out and shine, and express your truth and your devotion work. The fall represents you coming out of what you would say, like coming into or coming out of that expression and learning what you learned through trial and error, and then put in more understanding into it. So basically, you're just how would you say? You're damn, I don't know why I can't think of the word. You're recalling. What's the word? Damn, see, 40, boy, 40. God damn. You're re-examining. There it go, Dream. God damn. You're re-examining your summer months. And you're trying to, figure out what works for you, what didn't, what in a particular way. Cool, right? So a lot of times what happens is the summer was made tricked into being just having fun. I'm just have fun. I'm free, all of this stuff. But shit, when I had a job, my summer months was about me getting out the fuck out of a job. You feel me? And doing my devotion work and expressing my truth through this YouTube medium. So then, boom, when I went back to that job in the summer, right? Fall came and I reflected on what I did in the summer and I fine-tuned things, right? And made different plays to escape the matrix. So in this reality that we're living in, it's like a big game. And it's a powerful game at that too, because you're the one running the game on yourself. Fire, nigga. I'm telling you, dog. When y'all see how fire this thing is, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm actually playing a game in this job thing to teach me something about strength, being fearless, being victorious, and to break out.
Message.
Nigga, I can't wait until y'all go to the other side, boy, and see that shit. What? Niggas gonna be like, damn, I was asleep like a bitch. And this nigga dream while I was trying to tell me. This nigga Bobby Heavy was saying it the whole time. I was tripping in that hole. Hey, I'm just I'm just relaying the truth to you, how I see fit.
Sorry about you.
All right. So yeah, just understand that. So then in the fall, right, they keep on pushing in this fear energy. That's when you have Halloween, the Day of the Dead, all of these particular energies, right, that signify run away, don't rethink about or re-examine yourself. You feel me? So what I want the family to understand, like that summer solstice that just happened is pushing you in a direction to be the Christ consciousness one. And remember, I told you Jesus just means Jason, the healer, the healed one. That's you. You're healed from the matrix. You're healed from your slumber. You're healed from the demiurge energy of being a human and being robotic, right? And not thinking for yourself, not having no awareness about yourself, not being the Christ consciousness one. So again, we're going to have to start doing work to activate our pineal gland, because that's really the key to setting yourself free. Having the conscious awareness to understand that there's something rotten in the cotton, that there's something not in alignment with me going to a job that doesn't serve my greater good. That was the whole point of the movie The Matrix, right? Neo, he's sitting at that cubicle, just letting his time dwindle away. And if time is an illusion, then you're just stuck in a conundrum. So what also happens in the astral realms too is that you'll see people dead or whatever that just transitioned, and they'll be standing there or sitting there on a bench, just sitting, waiting for something to happen, right? And that's just a symbolic representation of their spirit is not understanding that they need to animate themselves to get out. So they're literally stuck in a slumber, in a sleep. In order to get out, you're going to have to fall into, and this is, I'm not talking to y'all because y'all can kind of hear me. The dead people are going to have to fight for themselves. Very, very important. Because again, these dead people are just, if they're believing in something outside of themselves, then they're going to have a serious problem to break free. You feel me? And this information age, or just the technology age and social media age, there's nothing but things happening where people are just giving you the plays, giving you the conscious understanding of this thing. So, I mean, we can't worry about the dead people, but I'm just saying, like, some of them people in the astral realms, when you see them, you like, oh my God, nigga, you're going to have to do like 1,000 more lives before you figure this shit out. God damn. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. Break out.
Sorry about you.
Okay, let's keep it rolling. So yeah, that's the whole thing why they have Friday the 13th. Friday is a love day. The love is the heart chakra, the six, right? The six is masculine and feminine energy pointing up, the Merkaba in your triangle. The 13th is your Christ consciousness energy. And yeah, you are basically Jesus, Jason, Jesus, the healer, right? The Christ consciousness one. You're the healed one, right? It's all about you. It's a story about you. I just seen this funny YouTube video. Let me see if I can find it. These white boys be crazy. Now, see, I'm gonna show y'all this video because again, I want you to see the not giving a fuck energy of some of these Caucasian people that's just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just do me. That's how you gotta approach the world. I'm just telling you what it is. You can't be in this moralistic, outdated, um, thinking that the glamour is some kind of safe, secure place, right? You're gonna have to make a move, and you're gonna have to make it aggressively, because again, you know what I'm saying. Nobody's coming to save you. Let me see if I can find. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Oh damn! Did I cut that video off? Damn, man. Fuck. All right, maybe I'll find it later. Don't worry about it. Oh man, my bad. I didn't see y'all in here. What's up, Jock? What's up, Titus? Carmen, what's good? Versatile, Lunch with Lou. C7744. Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's up, babe? C Wooden, what's good? What's good? Hey, let me know y'all in the building. Let me know y'all are here. So yeah, understand to the core, right? That you are Jason, Jesus, Jason. And again, this is about expression, right? And y'all been saying me say this for years, but sometimes you gotta really give people that foot up their ass that they need, right? You're dead. I'm telling you what it is right now. You are not alive. Us in this particular world is dead. I'm not saying dead as in the sleeping people. I'm saying like we are literally in a dead realm. So everybody that's quote unquote getting born into this reality is actually dead. So now we got to get back to life. And in order to get back to life, you must do what your purpose driven was supposed to be down here in order to stop the reincarceration cycle. So, hey, and this is a thing too. What happens is you can get hit by a bus tomorrow, right? Transition to the other side and have to come back because you didn't put in your work, your purpose work down here in this matrix. So now just think about this, because life goes quick. This thing we call it time. A lot of people think I got all day. I have forever. Like, right? They believe that. No, you have a small, minute amount of time when your spirit will exit the body. And when it exits the body, let's say it exits at 70, right? And sometimes you can have purpose work at 70, right? But just looking at it in a vacuum, a lot of people's spirits do exit the body at a particular time. So like when you see some of these celebrities and stars out here, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, right? All of them, they were kind of forced into doing their purpose work, right? Or they just really wanted to do their purpose work in a particular manner. You feel me? So boom, they did their big one. Now they're gone, right? You have the opportunity to break free and do your purpose work, uh, um, and not think about it in the aspect of being famous or the glamorization of this thing. You feel me? Getting coins and shit. You can express yourself, right, to 10 people watching on YouTube. And that could be your purpose work. And again, what happens is as you're expressing yourself to them people, you actually did your big one because you actually unlocked another child's heart to become a musician, be an artist, whatever it might be. So it can't be looked at as like, oh, I'm just trying to get a bag or the coin or whatever, right? No, you're an artist, paint on YouTube. No, you're a singer, dance and sing on TikTok. You feel me? That's okay. That's what you feel in your heart. Do it, right? Don't worry about the bag. The bag will come if it was meant to come for you. But if you're just not doing your purpose work, then you got something bigger to worry about, which is the reincarceration cycle. Now, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just beat it up like that. But this dream that I had last night told me to explain this thoroughly to the family. So, oh boy, dream wise. God damn. Okay, let's keep it rolling. So Mercury in retrograde. Mercury in retrograde. So now listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. My damn phone was tripping this morning in the gym. I could not listen to no music. I was trying to listen to that new TI, and I was like, what the hell is going on? The YouTube wasn't working, all of that. I'm like, damn, wait. Our phone is on automatic. Did something happen? Like, what the hell? The whole thing, and I'm thinking like, oh, no service, whatever. I actually took a video of that. Hold on, a screen recording of that. Look at this shit. I had to screen record. That's all my video was doing, or my this is all it was doing, just spinning. I had to record it just to prove. I said, oh wow, I gotta show the family this shit because that shit was crazy. So I'm sitting here like, damn, Yosef, you did it again. God damn. So today is the first day of Mercury retrograde, right? And again, you know, I don't really play with the energy like that in the aspect of like, you know what I'm saying, like what it means and all of that. Because I tend to lean into my God power energy and say, all right, I'm gonna turn up. So one of the aspects of this Mercury retrograde that I think happened with a lot of spiritual people is that it literally took your focus on something that these demiurge energies, these zodiacs is telling you. So, you know what I'm saying? When they give you these horoscopes and these things, now it takes your attention to, okay, well, I better not go outside today. Okay, well, I won't do that work that was in my heart. I wanted to do it, but shit, that horoscope just said, or this Mercury retrograde said, chill. No. You better push through and do your work. And if things is happening, technology is fucking up, whatever, then so shall it be. But at least you're moving in a direction that says, okay, I'm gonna power this thing up with strength. So, you know, I don't know that much on Mercury retrograde, so I just pulled up an article. And it says Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Hold on, let me show y'all the article real quick. Okay, it says, what does it say? Mercury retrograde in Cancer might also find you in a particular nostalgic, wistful mood. You might even feel a little tearful, but like all things astrological, you need to freak. You don't need to freak out. They didn't write that right at all. Personally, I reveal in Mercury retrograde as a period to reconnect with those I care about, rest, and if I'm in the mood, be busy, revisit projects I put on the back burner. Mercury retrograde enters its pre-shadow period on June 13th, during which time you might get a preview of what your Mercury retrograde story will be. The actual retrograde occurs between June 29th and July 23rd, and then there's its shadow period on August 7th. This will be a time of clarity when the stories that emerge during the retrograde might be tied up. So D-Ray and I got in an argument last night, and oh boy, did we go off with each other. And oh boy, was she whooping my ass.
Sorry about you.
I'm talking about hitting me with body blows. Bah, bah, bah. And I was surprised because she just came back from Miami and she went off on my bitch ass. And I was like, damn, okay, what's this energy about? God damn, I didn't go to the strip club or nothing. I ain't shit. You feel me? I ain't shit. I'm in this. I ain't in these streets and stuff. God damn. You feel me? I'm sitting at the crib chilling. I ain't go. I was about to, but I said, nah, you know what? I'm gonna save my $200, 250, 251s real quick. You feel me? Say, hold my shit. Shit, we in Mercury retrograde. Them strippers probably would have went off on my ass. Straight up and down, baby. So I was like, oh, okay, bet. I was telling her, oh yeah, it's that retrograde shit. So it might be something that we got to examine because again, arguments and disagreements can just lead to light. Out of darkness comes light. So basically, the confused states, right, can move us into a place where we find light. So again, we didn't even look at it deeper, right? We're talking about out of darkness comes light, out of Jason comes light, the Christ consciousness, out of Jason comes Jesus, Jason, Jehovah, Joshua, Jesus, Christ conscious one. Remember, these are not real people. They are examples of energy signatures or examples of information for you, right? Examples of energy. That's it. So Jason, Jesus are the same thing because darkness and light are the same thing, yin and yang, right? And it just actually means the same thing, right? So we just got to understand that our Christ conscious energy can speak to us in troubling times.
Message.
In times where we feel a despair, in times where we feel frustrated, in times where we don't feel our best self. That could be a language in the form of emotions and in the form of confusion that's actually leading you to light. So during this Mercury retrograde time, whatever might happen, I just want the family to understand and reassure themselves that, look, if you're going through something, right, sit with it. I'm going to give y'all some rituals as well to tap in and really understand to the core what's actually happening. If you're going with something, sit with it, step back, observe ego, put the problem here, right? And you here, you are not the problem, right? You can be, but you have to examine, okay, what is that energy of the problem? What is actually happening? What do you actually want out of this life? What are y'all actually seeking? And it's not just in relationships, it's in your own self too. You feel me? So that's important to have them moments of deliberation with yourself, with your God self, and just understand that this illusionary world cannot keep on playing these tricks on you. Nigga, I was in that gym, the damn music wasn't working. I'm sitting there like, God damn. I was confused. I was like, God damn, what the hell? You know, when you working out and there's no music, you might as well be dead. God damn. That shit sound like, hey, they playing that gym music. You sitting there like, oh my gosh. Nigga, I had to literally say, okay, let me talk to this nigga and just see what's going on. Cause I don't know if it's just my phone or everybody else's phone. That shit was trippy. So yeah, you know, what you focus on grows. And I just want y'all to understand that. Focus on you, focus on the love you have for you and your devotion work. Because that's literally going to help you get out of the reincarceration cycle. Your devotion work is the key to breaking out of the matrix. Your devotion work is the key for you to not come back.
Message.
We get stuck in a space of the human and the glamour and thinking that this thing is real. And we don't understand that it's just a means for us to learn something new.
God damn.
when you learn something new, now your soul's travel goes on beyond this circle of lifetime, right? And you can live again. So in this thing you're calling life, which is actually death, and the real life is in the transition state, you're trying to break into that life, right? That everlasting life that's beyond the uh, uh, human suffering and human urges of the earth realm, of this death realm. So I get it. It's tough to understand that. And I'm just talking to the ones that can actually hear me because I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga Dream calling this shit the death realm and shit. What I'm saying is like, yes, you're believing that you're alive because you're having fun and going down water slides and shit. Bungee jumping and shit. I feel so alive. You know what I'm saying? Doing TikTok dances in this bitch and shit. He's like, look at me. You getting that hoe. Doing the electric slide in this hoe and shit. You tripping with yourself on TikTok, boy. Thinking you alive. Hitting the Dougie and shit. What the hell? God damn. And it's just an experimentation or an adventure to see how far you can go. You feel me? That's it. Is see how far you can learn something new, right? So when you break free of the fearful state of not living out your purpose or not living out your mission work, because y'all know what it is. You can feel it in your heart what that mission work is, right? Well, what you know now, something that you got to do right now, right? And that's what I want the family to understand. Just focus on that. If you can focus on that one thing that you need to do right now, maybe it's for 3 months, then what will happen is spirit will tripwire you into another thing. If that thing you're focusing on is not the main thing. So you got to understand that it's a ladder. You're walking up this ladder, right? Jacob's ladder, and you're moving into a different level of adventures based off of you keep on having these aha moments. So when you travel the world, you see different things and you be like, that's eye-opening. First eye-opening, right? Don't see the supplements, yes, sir. Go get them. Dream wise. And that first eye-opening is you being alive in this death realm. Because now your conscious awareness is like, oh shit, this ain't real. Oh my God. This is not real. I can literally make things happen. By putting in the work to get to that alive state in the death realm, which is your pineal gland open and you're alive and you're awake and your awareness is understanding that you can actually transmute energy see, you know what it is too? A lot of times you're taking things too personal. And this is me just trying to put it best in words. You're taking things too serious, right? You can't fake that though. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. You feel me? So naturally you might miss out on an adventure because you're stuck in your human plight, which is the robotic state, which is the fear state. Cool. When you open up your pineal gland, guess what happens? You don't give a fuck. You feel me? So you'll go and talk to this person. Hey, da da da. And then guess what happens? Oh, he plugs you into something. Now, you off on another mission, an adventure. Right? Or you'll make that phone call that you were supposed to make. Right? You was afraid to make it, and now you say, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna make this phone call. Right? Your pineals open. You don't even say fuck it. You just kind of just make it. It's not even a courageous thing. It's just a, hey, what's up? Hey, I want to do this. I'm trying to run this. You see what I'm saying? It's different. It's a different level of energy in God. And this is just me just trying to break it down as clear as possible because God damn. So yeah, I mean, you know, you won't be afraid to say. Some of y'all might have a thing about YouTube. Let's say with this YouTube shit. When your pineal gland is open, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Who cares? The numbers, all of that shit doesn't matter, right? Because again, you're more in tune with just yourself and what you're trying to express to the world. It doesn't matter about the reaction, it just matters about the action.
Message.
And everybody just want a action reaction. They want somebody to react. Oh, let me see how many likes I got. Oh shit, did they leave comments on my video? You know what I'm saying? Niggas be tripping in this whole boy. Oh, how many views I got today? That's the wrong approach. You're just supposed to put it out and just let it be what it is. And I get it. I ain't shitting on nobody because I went through that like in early stages of my YouTube journey. I was, shelling myself too. I used to talk real slow and shit. I think I still talk slow. So I had to get over that. Oh shit, can they understand my southern screwed and chopped ass? You feel me? And shit. And then like I'm doing Disney movies, decoding that shit, right? So now naturally you can kind of mind fuck yourself if you believe that you're not doing something what you say quote unquote cool. But I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit because my pineal was all the way open. I just wanted to share what I'm seeing and how I'm seeing it, and then how I give it up. So I think it's important for us to understand that to the core, family. Like there is no other way around this thing. You're gonna have to open up your pineal gland and bust that bitch right open, because again, it'll help you and set you up for freedom.
Message.
All right, let's see what else I had here. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay, now this is the thing. GTA 6. Now I seen this post and I had to share it with the family. So I was like, all right, let's talk about it. GTA 6 just hit 3 billion in pre-orders and nobody has even seen the game yet.
God damn.
3 billion in pre-orders, GTA 6. Now there's so much stuff right here, and it's all tied into what I've been saying this whole time. In this video game we're looking at, right? In this thing you're calling life, which is death, you're moving like you're moving robotically. Let's just say that, like a robot, like real, go to the same thing, sleep, watch YouTube, watch Drewski, go to work, same thing, come home, sleep, do it all over again, same thing, drive the same route, everything the same, so much so you wear the same shoes, socks, all of that stuff, just never switch nothing up. Cool. In the Grand Theft Auto game, this is when you can express your freedom.
Message.
So now, what happens is people are vicariously living out their true life in a video game.
God damn.
So they want to keep on living out this true life, right? Shit, I'm mind fucking myself. God damn, baby. What? They want to keep on playing the video game, right? And living vicariously through the game, doing things that they wouldn't dare do in this matrix. Now I get it, some of that stuff is extreme in GTA 6, right? Cool. But again, the point of it is the adventure that you're in this gameplay in. The adventure. Oh, I'm gonna go here. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Right? In your thing you call in life, you're just living in a robotic state, which is keeping you in this loop. And in this loop, you're just seeing the same movie over and over and over again, right? Getting the same paycheck, finding the same female that come over, watching the same porn, right? You just in a whole damn conundrum of yourself. Driving the same way to work, talking to the same people at your job, not shooting your shot at that female at your job. You don't dare. You don't dare to step off that ledge because it's not used to your robotic way, right? Programmed way. Cool. When you break free, open up that pineal gland and opening up your heart, now you have love. And this love you have is love for yourself, but then the love for others, but not in a mushy way. In this, I see you, God. You feel me? And you can look somebody eye to eye and then make plays with them in the aspect of being present in the moment. Because the moment is a gift. The present is a gift. Your presence is about this gift that you're giving to people in the form of your expression.
Message.
So now we have to move into a space of understanding that the spiritual work that you're doing, which I'm about to give y'all a whole bunch of rituals to do, right? Or a whole bunch of spiritual work to do, not really just rituals or shit like that. The spiritual work is just to open you back up to your freedom Godhead zone.
Sorry about you.
And we got to understand that to the core. That's how you break free of the matrix, is by doing the spiritual work and then getting to your bag. You feel me? Because at the same time, at the end of the day, you're going to transition back to the other side. So people are thinking that they're afraid of the transition. No, you need to be afraid to come back to this bitch. You need to be afraid. See, back in the day, right, they used to have celebrations for people that had transitioned. They still do it in New Orleans and all these other places. They have celebrations of the transition state, right? We've been indoctrinated into a mindset that shifts us to think that this death realm is actually life. So we're literally mind fucking ourselves and staying in a reincarceration cycle based off of our fear of the other side, based off of them programming us with it. So now, you know, when you know this information and you start moving with this information, now you say, oh, okay, I get it. And we get into my spiritual bag to express myself more clearly with ease, right? Throat chakra, seeing the plays I'm about to make, imagination, first eye, and receiving channels and downloads. Oh, okay, let me move here, let me do that in the form of your crown chakra, right? Your upper three chakras, right? And then also having the love for yourself in the heart to move without any human pressure or fight or flight, right? Because again, like, okay, who gives a fuck? You did an Instagram video, so what? Now you judging that 10-second video that nobody ain't gonna even see, nigga, because it wasn't good.
Message.
That trash ass video, boy, you did see, but the trash ass video is good because at least you did it, right? So now you get to fall season into, oh, okay, I get it. It's not really, it's not really that. It's not really hidden like that. So let me try it like this. Or, oh, I'm seeing myself now, right? Now I can figure out how to express my truth more creatively, more more purposely, more passionately, or in whatever it might be. So an artist is trying to get better, right? A singing artist, a painting artist, whatever. They shit, you know, some people, some artists, they say, oh, I can't even listen to my old stuff. That's because they're constantly getting better, right? And once they get better, they look at that old stuff like, oh, I made that. Damn, what was I thinking? That shit might be still jamming to some people. They like, oh, I can't believe I did that. They kind of halfway embarrassed by it. So that's why I'm saying with you, you just got to start on whatever your passion, devotion work is, right? And just understand that that embarrassment is okay, right? That embarrassment is fine. A lot of it, we're reading this in the Patreon, Thick Face Black Heart, right? And it's some Asian philosophy about, you know, basically basically everything I'm saying, moving out of the fear-based vibration and just doing you and loving on you first, right? And unconditional love for yourself. Unconditional love for yourself and what you got going on. Because again, you're putting too much stock in the opinions of others and not the opinion of yourself. So we got to understand, right, that this GTA 6 is people living in a conundrum of themselves because they're afraid to try and get out and have an adventure in this matrix. Very, very important to understand. And then even just looking at the six is what? The triangle pointing up, triangle pointing down. Shakti Shiva energy, right? Which is also the Merkaba, which is also your heart chakra, right? 6-pointed star, 3-3, right? Masculine and feminine energies conjoined. You feel me? Which is open up to the Merkaba, which is your soul travel vehicle that you're gonna have to understand. That's you're gonna have to understand that's for you and only you to maneuver through this death realm.
Message.
Let's see if y'all got any questions, family. Let me see if y'all got any questions. And it's been 13 years since GTA dropped. Oh, that's fly, Titus. Let's see. Spirit will let you know, right? Spirit will let you know. See, look, Titus just said something real dope. That's fly. That makes sense. So, yeah, of course, this is the Christ consciousness energy that I'm speaking of. You feel me? The 13th, right? Jesus, Jehovah, Jason. You feel me? See, again, too, this is a problem, too, a big problem. A lot of times we're just believing, oh, man, these people, it's somebody else doing this, right? No, it's the spirit doing this. Yeah, okay, sometimes they can have the code, right? Friday the 13th. That's obvious, right? Cool. But some movies and some TV shows, it might be spirit giving you plays. Like I just showed y'all that dude in the gym wearing that Jason shirt. Right? So again, is spirit is always in play. You just got to be able to pay attention to the signs and symbols and understand how they come up for you so you can move with your Christ consciousness energy.
Message.
Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. Love and appreciate y'all, man. Love and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace to the gods.